What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Bow Hunt or Die. It's my co-host for this week, Ben Jammin over here. You know, young Ben officially graduated college since the last time we saw you on the show. So congratulations. Everybody give Ben a little golf clap at home. Congratulations, Ben. You graduated from where?
Western Illinois University.
In beautiful Macomb, Illinois. What was your favorite place to go to in Macomb?
Probably the woods, but otherwise probably, if anyone knows, Chicks on the Square.
Chicks on the Square. I've been there.
Great chicken. That's all I got to say.
Good chicken. Go to Chicks on the Square in Macomb. So you graduated college. What was your degree in?
Law enforcement. I know.
Excuse me, Ben?
Minor in natural resource conservation, so a little bit more.
Ben the Narc is my co-host this week. It's good to have friends on the inside. Did you ever see, what was that movie? The Departed? Remember that one? Where they had the guy on the inside? You probably never saw The Departed. Ben's so young. Ben, how old are you?
21.
He's 21. You should watch The Departed. It's a great movie. In any case, Ben is celebrating not only graduating college and starting full-time here at bowhunting.com, Bow Hunt or Die, but Ben is also celebrating getting his first mean comment on YouTube. It's been a big week for Ben. What was the comment? I don't recall exactly, but give me the spirit of the comment.
It'll probably be thrown up in here, but it was that get that that bare face kid off the screen. I want more Justin.
It's because you didn't have any facial hair.
That's true. Now I have a little bit of a neck beard.
A little Kyle Orton neck beard's coming in pretty well. Ben's got more facial hair this time around.
It's a new fad.
Todd is out. We don't know where he is. I talked to him, so I know he's alive. I don't know where he is or what he's doing, so we decided Ben was going to co-host today. So today we have a fun episode. What are we watching today? Who are we watching today?
Today we're watching Tyler Rector's first buck in Fulton County.
First buck. First world problems for Rector. This is my first buck that I've killed. I'm still looking for my first buck. Ben, how about you?
Me
also
too.
Still looking for his first buck this year. Well, let's join Tyler Rector. This is a fun hunt. We get to see some kid involvement, which I enjoy because I have kids. Ben probably goes to sleep during that segment and skips forward to the rest of it. But Tyler always does a nice job, shoots a big mature buck, does an awesome job filming. So let's take a look at it right now.
Well, here we are, end of October. I haven't hunted at all yet. So we just get done with the combining and the harvesting of our crop, and we're gonna start doing a little fall tillage. But we got a little break in the weather. We finally got a little bit of rain, so I'm gonna take the girls out. Claire's up to bat first. We're gonna try to get her a buck or a doe. We're not too picky at this point. They've never been able to squeeze the trigger before. So we got the 10-point packed up. We're gonna head to the blind and hopefully have a little bit of luck.
Well, here we are, November 2nd, 2024. We got the tripod here with a crossbow, 10-point on it. Got both girls with me, Claire and Kate. They both have tags, they both have hunting license, all legal, ready to shoot, so. Good job, baby. Good job, kiddo.
I am not even 10 years old.
Covered in blood. That's all I like to see.
No blood.
Yep, she was standing right over there. Blood everywhere.
What is that?
Drilled her. Shot your first doe tonight. Shot first doe at
Full blood. She came down. We didn't even have to go in the woods and track her.
38 yards. Died right on the field edge, so
Died on the
it was pretty fun. Now we're gonna fast forward a little bit. I'm gonna start basically buck hunting the rut every morning and evening that I can possibly hunt. So we hit it pretty hard. There's about a 10-day stretch there from November 1st or 2nd to November 10th to where I tried to hunt at least once a day if I could, work schedule wise. So I have several hunts where I run into a bunch of great deer, just nothing that I'm really looking forward to harvesting this year. Hopefully put them on the list for next year or even a couple years from now. Had a great encounter with a really nice little 10-pointer or 9-pointer that I called in right underneath of me. Really nice frame deer, but just not very old. I've called him in a couple times now. And then a couple of deer on my farm where we're just really trying to make sure they're 5 plus years old. And I just didn't feel like these deer were anywhere close to that. So gave them the go, gave them the pass for this year, if you will. And basically, we're just going to start hunting bully bucks. We're going to basically put them on the list because what they have done is they're moving into our core areas where they're chasing all the bigger racked bucks that might be 4 years old and just not as big as body, chasing those deer off to where we want to keep those deer on our property, not just for this year, but for next year. My buddy from Kentucky's on his way up here, and he made the statement that if I don't shoot, then he's not going to hunt, and he's just going to film me, which I don't want to do that. So we're basically, I'm out for blood, try to get a buck under my hat. We're going to go try to kill this deer over a decoy setup. I've never killed a deer over the decoy, but it's that time of year. Let's go. It's windy out, November 10th. We're going to take the decoy here and walk basically right there. And put this decoy up in the corner of this field right by the road. This is just a private little lane that the farmer uses. So gonna take advantage of this wind, just set up on a field edge where I can see a long ways and see if we can't show this decoy off. Never shot a deer over the decoy, so we'll see what happens. Kind of got the Jeep hidden, I think, from the field, unless they come over from over here. But actually, there's a deer right there in the corner of the cornfield right there. Little doe, fawn, or spike or something. So, shoot. Apparently, they're not scared of people. I'm assuming it's a fawn. Speechless. Super windy. Told myself I wasn't going to shoot over 30 at a buck. That's why I brought the decoy to kind of entice him to come a little closer. I wasn't expecting a buck to come in here before I got everything set up. I literally just drove through here with the Jeep and parked down here in the ditch because there's a road right here, that private road here. And I was messing with this GoPro trying to get it set up to do an interview, and I just happened to look behind me and there's a buck standing right on the decoy. I recognized him right off the bat. He's got a broken main beam on his left side. Probably 130s, maybe 140, I doubt it, but just a big old mature, that needed to be shot. And shot was a little high. I hit him right in the spine, but he's dead right there. So no track job, which is nice. That's my setup right there. I don't know how he didn't see me. Oh, he smells too. He's right here dead. Nice mature 8-pointer. Heavy 8-pointer. So as you just saw, that hunt was short and sweet and pretty awesome. It ended up being probably my shortest hunt ever. I think I was in the stand about 12 to 15 minutes. Loaded up the kids, went back, got home, started, rewatching video footage and everything, and found out that my camera didn't record any of my hero interviews. So I apologize for that little technical glitch, but that's just some of the things that happen when you're self-filming your hunts and you just get in a rush and get in a hurry and got to go to work. And, in the back of my mind, I thought everything was good until it was too late. So note to self, check footage before taking the deer to the processing plant. So, move on. So we tried to make the best hunt we could out of it for you guys. We're going to transition now into late season, which is coming up. It's almost December. And we got a couple gun seasons coming up, but we are going to pretty much concentrate on one buck, I think. I've got a couple in my mind that I can use my last tag on because I've only got one buck tag left for Illinois. But one in particular comes to mind. He's a great big 8-pointer. He's probably pushing the 160 mark as far as inches go. And he's just cool. He's got really tall brow tines. They're almost a foot tall probably, if not a foot. And it's not just the rack that makes the deer that I want to go hunt, because I've got some bigger bucks on camera that are going to score a lot bigger than 160, but it's more of the memory and the history with this deer. I've got his sheds from last year. We passed him up a couple times last year. Claire and I named him in the stand or in the blind the night that we shot the antlered doe, goofball. And it's just all those things, that give a little sentimental value to it, if you will. So I love late season. We're gonna hit it pretty hard when it gets cold. Clinton's got a couple tags left, so I know he's on some big deer. 2025 is on its way. And as always, you're watching the best bow hunting action, Bow Hunt or Die.
All right, well, congratulations to Tyler and family on some awesome hunts. As we were just talking about internally, Tyler's wife, not classically trained in the way of the recovery interview. So we had a little bit of a mishap, I think you would say. But that's okay, because everybody turns off the hunt after the deer's been recovered anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff, Ben. That's my advice to you as a young man. So congratulations, Tyler and family. We are looking forward to part 2 of Tyler's season, where he kills an even bigger buck, because why not? Why wouldn't you do that?
Something that we can't do.
Ben, if I said we're looking forward to part 2 of his season, you'd probably have no idea what that's in reference to, right? Yeah,
Not a clue.
That's what I love about these young kids. They don't know. All right, let's do trophy photos, Ben. I'm going to let you pick the winner, first of all. So a lot of pressure there. But you're going to read, you go with the left column, I'll go with the right column.
Sounds good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's see if you're better than Todd at this.
I'll start off with Kylie Blair from Illinois.
Brandon Asilage. How would you say that, Ben?
I don't know. I was glad I got the left side because I did not know that.
Aseleg. Brandon Aseleg from Ohio.
Billy Weiss from New Jersey.
Wesley Taylor from Kansas.
Andrew Creer from South Dakota.
You went Creer. I would have went Crier. Creer. Creer's probably
I
correct.
feel like it is Creer.
Jake, would you say Bernier? Bernier?
I would say
Jake
Bernier.
Bernier. Is it French?
It could be.
Jake Bernier. Would I say the R? Hard R or no R?
I'd say
Bernier?
Bernier. I'd
What's
say
it?
Bernier.
Jake Bernier. I've got Jake, and not Jake. You're not Jake. You're freaking, what's your name again?
Ben, not
Ben
Jake.
Jammin. Bernier. Jake Bernier from Wisconsin. You're pretty good at the pronunciations, I think. I'm going to bring you in here from now on to help Todd and I. You could be like our translator.
Oh, geez. All right.
You got a college degree, man. You're smart. So, congratulations to everybody. Those are some fine trophies. Ben Jammin here is going to pick the winner.
Seems like every time I've been on here, I pick it.
Every time. This is your second time, Ben.
It's like a third.
Well, I think you did a water hole.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't count.
They're all pretty good pictures, but I like Brandon's the most. I just like the way that he's posed with the deer. I mean, I think Brandon's my winner.
Brandon's the guy. Brandon did a nice job. I'm not gonna lie. Good photo. He went with the old off to the side of the deer instead of behind the deer pose, which can work.
Standing
It's popular
out.
with a lot of folks. He's got fully matching camo head to toe, and he's even wearing his gloves. This guy, I think he's sponsored by
legit.
Under Armour.
He might be.
He might be a sponsored athlete over at Under Armour. So congratulations to Brandon. How would you say his last name?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That sounded like Kurt trying to make a deer call.
Do a rain check on that one. I'm not sure.
Brandon from Ohio, congratulations. You won. Make sure to email your info to info@bowhunting.com. That goes to young Ben here.
Make
And
sure
he-
to put your shirt size too.
Shirt size, don't forget, Brandon from Ohio. We're going to do a little Ask the Experts. Ben, I think you could chime in on this.
Yeah.
So this comes from Chip Daughtry. Chip Daughtry. I think he's related to Chris Daughtry. He might be. Love that dude. I hunt a very urban area. A lot of human and dog activity throughout the day. The deer seem to not mind, but they act a bit different when spotted in tree. I don't know what that really means. Should I still use the wind or not worry so much due to all the human sightings and smells? So Ben, how much experience do you have hunting urban areas?
I've been hunting an urban property since about 2018. And
How urban are we talking here? You're talking like Genoa?
yeah,
or wherever
Genoa,
you're at?
Illinois. It's
It's
more urban than most
rural.
hunting, but still, I mean, it's kind of a little mix of in between.
So how do you feel? Do you have to worry about the wind?
I do actually. There's one particular wind at that spot where I've noticed that I always seem to get winded. So I definitely worry about the wind more than I.
So even though
thought I would
you're
have to.
even okay, so I think that's kind of where we want to go with this, right? Even though deer are used to humans, dogs, things happening in the area, they're smart enough to understand danger and not danger.
Right.
Right. And so I think that's a misconception when it comes to most urban hunting is not having to pay attention to the wind because the deer are used to you. I think there is very small exceptions to that rule. And there are certain urban areas that are so urban that it's like there's a threshold that you've now tipped over
Right.
where you don't have to worry about it. But I think those are always the edge case, the exception. Those are the ones like in our area, some of the like Cook County spots, there's certain forest preserves and areas down there where there is so much human activity that literally you've seen videos of people feeding giant bucks out of their hand, right? Those deer have kind of like lost their fear of humans. And there are occasionally times when people will find these little slivers of land to be able to hunt in and around those areas. I think Seek One with that deer that he killed in Columbus or wherever he was at in Ohio, like that was one of those areas where like the deer are on the edge of whether they're actually scared of you or not. In most urban areas, because I've grown up hunting Lake County, Illinois. That's about as urban as you get around here. There's school across the road. There's people everywhere. Those deer 100% will wind you and blow at you and run out of there. They definitely know the difference between when they smell something out there that they shouldn't and when they don't. So the answer to Chris Daughtry or Chip Daughtry, Chip, is that yes, play the wind, take your showers, spray down, do all the things because they are very important. It's what Ben and I, the experts, self-proclaimed,
Semi-expert,
have to say today. Don't forget, guys, Lancaster Archery Classic is coming up in just a few short weeks. I was planning on bringing my bow to the office today. I completely forgot to bring it because I was going to shoot, which puts me even more days behind trying to not lose to Todd again because that was an embarrassment. I'm not going to lie.
I might come in third behind both of you. So
I don't know, Ben. I've seen you shoot. I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be fine.
Hope so.
So I hope you guys can all join us at the Lancaster Archery Classic in beautiful. It's not really Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's like wherever the spooky nuke is at. Mannheim, is that right? I don't know. Somebody correct me. That's where the actual event is. Have you ever had a whoopie pie?
Yeah, like years ago, but not anytime soon.
You grow that neck beard in, you kind of look like you could be making whoopie pies, Ben. So I hope everybody could join us at the Lancaster Archery Classic. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas, including you, Ben. You doing anything fun? What's the plans? Are you proposing to your girlfriend on Christmas?
I am not. That might be a little bit too soon.
Too soon? How
just
long
hanging
have
out
you
with the
been
family.
dating, Ben?
We've been dating for 3 years now.
3 years. Woo! Ben, she's not going to stick around forever, buddy. Got to put a ring on it.
I don't know.
Oh, you're not sure if she's the one yet?
That's not true.
21.
I'm fresh out of college. I got some time.
Is that what she thinks? Ben,
you're
what's your
watching-
shout out to Ben's girlfriend. What's her name?
Gracie, if you're watching this,
We love you.
we love you. I love you.
I love you too, Gracie. I've never met you, but you have young Ben here wrapped around your finger. Merry Christmas to everybody. We'll see you next week. Say it, Ben.
Bow hunter die.
Completed harvest, and we're doing a little bit of ag. So be safe out there, and remember, you're watching the best bow hunting action there is at bowhunter.com. Bowhunter Die.